Hello children, welcome for today's biology class. Today we are going to study the final part of the chapter, breathing and exchange of gases. So the topic going to be covered are regulation of respiration and disorders of respiratory system. So the respiration, it has to be regulated because when more energy is needed, the respiratory rate will be more. When less energy, during that time respiratory rate will be less. For example, if you are doing heavy physical exercise, okay, so otherwise running fast, during that time your respiratory rate increases. Okay, then later it has to be bring back to the normal one. So here that is maintained by various the system controlling respiration. So that only we are going to study in this chapter. So first let us study the respiratory rhythm center. This respiratory rhythm center, it is a specialized center and it is present in the medulla region of the brain. It is primarily responsible for this regulation. And the next one, the pneumotoxic center. The pneumotoxic center, it is present in the pons region of the brain. It can moderate the functions of respiratory rhythm center. So the neural signal sent from this center, it can reduce the duration of respiration. So when the duration of inspiration is modified, then automatically the respiratory rate also can be modified. Then the other one, the third one, that is a chemosensitive area. It is situated adjacent to the rhythm center. So it is highly sensitive to CO2, carbon dioxide and hydrogen ions. So increase in these substances can activate the center and in turn it can cause signal, it can give signal to the rhythm center and accordingly the necessary adjustments of the respiratory process can be made. And the fourth one, that is the receptor associated with aortic arch and carotid artery. So that also can recognize the changes in carbon dioxide and hydrogen ion concentration. Accordingly, they send the necessary signals to the rhythm center. Okay, so the role of oxygen in regulation of respiratory rhythm is quite significant. According to the oxygen needed, for example, if you are doing heavy physical exercise, you need more oxygen. The respiratory rate will be more. Okay, so there is the role of oxygen, because when you need more energy, then the food has to be the breaking up of food, it occurs and gives you energy, and during breaking down, so you need oxygen. So that's why the oxygen is the main regulation of respiratory rhythm. So here the first one we studied regarding respiratory rhythm center, and next we studied regarding pneumotoxic center, and we studied regarding the chemosensitive area situated adjacent to rhythm center and the receptors associated with aortic arch and carotid artery. So all together so integrate and they maintain the regulation of respiration. So next let us see how the breathing is controlled. So mainly the breathing is controlled by the medulla oblongata. The medulla oblongata, it monitors the carbon dioxide in the blood. When the carbon dioxide increases, the nerve impulses make the diaphragms to contract, bringing the air inside. The carbon dioxide level increases, then automatically the oxygen level is less, meaning is that then accordingly the respiratory rate to be increased. So accordingly it can be increased. Okay, so mainly the medulla oblongata, it controls the respiration. The higher rate of carbon dioxide, then the stronger is the impulses. So next let us study regarding disorders of respiratory system. So asthma, it is difficulty in breathing. So it is one type of allergic disease. So due to dust allergy or pollen allergy, so anything when it is causing irritation to respiratory tract, a few people are so allergic and it results in asthma. So the difficulty in the breathing, it causes wheezing, and due to that is due to inflammation of bronchi. When the inflammation of bronchi and bronchiole occurs, it will be narrowed. When it is narrowed, then the respiratory rate, the person he won't be able to respire properly. It results in wheezing. Then emphysema, it is one type of chronic disorder, and in which alveolar walls are damaged. So because of that, the respiratory surface so that it is decreased. So because of the damaging respiratory surface, when it is decreased, then Why? That is due to the cigarette smoking. Main reason of the emphysema is cigarette smoking. Next is occupational respiratory disorder. So in industries and all, the people, those who are mainly working in the grinding industry, stone breaking industry and all, and asbestos making industry, like that, where more dust is produced, and the dust, it may go inside the lungs, and the dust produced, so once again the people, that gets deposited inside the lungs, and it can cause longer exposure of the this type of small particles. It can give inflammation to that lungs alveoli, and it results in fibrosis, okay, and it can cause serious lung damage. It is occupational respiratory disorder, because people, they are working there, that's where they are suffering from. So all the malfunctions and diseases of respiratory system, what we studied, it has been given in tabular form. We studied regarding asthma, it is allergic reaction, and the bronchitis, that is the inflammation of lining of the bronchioles. Emphysema, so mainly the elasticity of the alveoli, it is reduced, because of the lungs, it is not able to respire properly. Then pneumonia, okay, it is filled by, when you see the alveoli, it becomes filled by fluid, so then the alveoli, it is not able to do the exchange of gases. Then lung cancer, that is irregular uncontrolled growth of tumors in lung disease. These are various diseases related to respiratory system. Okay children, so now we have completed the chapter. So you read all the things step by step. Now when you can't understand, you can contact me. Thank you. We will meet in the next class.